blood on your TP? Here's how to know if it's anal fissures. If you thought having a paper cut on your finger was bad, imagine having one in your butt. That's essentially what anal fissures are, and they get more and more troublesome when anything poop tries to pass through the anal canal, says Jean Ashburn, MD, a colorectal surgeon at Cleveland Clinic. While most people have some microtears on the lining of the canal, the body usually does its thing and heals them on its own. If the tear in the lining persists, that's when it gets upgraded from a harmless cut to an ulcer or anal fissure. That happens more often than you probably think. A study from Drug and Therapeutics Bulletin estimates 11% of people will have one in their lifetimes. Great! Here are probably a lot of people who have these but never seem to care because they're too embarrassed or they're too ashamed or they don't want to tell anybody that they're having problems around their bottom, says Ashburn. This is a shame-free zone, though, so read on for everything you need to know about anal fissures, which by the way are different from hemorrhoids, another possible reason there's blood on your toilet paper. What causes anal fissures? A wide range of things could be to blame: tight anal muscle that keeps blood from flowing to your rear, particularly hard poops, constipation, or even pregnancy. Anything that causes trauma to the anal canal can prevent blood from flowing to the area, which will slow down the healing process, says Ashburn. If you think about a paper cut on your finger, it doesn't look like much, but it really hurts, says Ashburn. If a couple times a day, you split it open, it's never going to heal. That's what's going on with an anal fissure. Every time you go to the bathroom, the irritation starts up again. Signs you've got them: the first sign is usually blood on your toilet paper or dripping in the bowl. But the next time you go, number 2, things are going to get worse. You'll report feeling like they're passing a razor blade through their anus, says Ashburn. Ouch! And it doesn't stop once you flush and walk away. The sharp pain swelling accompanied by muscle spasms and linger for a half hour or so afterward, says Ashburn. How to deal if it's very early or a very mild anal fissure? Commonly the body can heal it on its own, says Ashburn. Still, it's a good idea to visit your doctor anytime you spot blood on your toilet paper. He or she will likely recommend you load up on water and fiber, likely by eating fiber-rich foods like lentils, broccoli, and berries. Make sure things pass easily. You can also take a supplement to reach the recommended 21 to 38 grams of fiber a day. When it's time to hit the loo, avoid camping out on the toilet for more than a few minutes. That way, you won't put unnecessary pressure on the area. Your doc may also prescribe nifedipine, an ointment that's applied directly to your behind. It works by allowing the muscles to relax ever so slightly to allow a good blood flow for that area to heal, says Ashburn. One study from Iranian researchers found nifedipine brought relief for 70% of patients suffering from chronic anal fissures, compared to 12% in the control group. The only downside is it's not an overnight fix. It could take up to 6 weeks to fully repair the tears. The diet and ointment combo is usually enough to take care of the issue, but surgical procedures are another option if the problem is more severe. A Botox injection offers a temporary fix. Just like it freezes the faces of the Real Housewives, it'll relax your butt muscles so the fissure heals. Another way to loosen up the muscles involves cutting a few fibers of the anal sphincter. Obviously, you'll want to leave that to the pros, who you should plan to visit if the fissure seems to be taking forever to heal. We'd have a low threshold to revisit the doctor and say, "I am doing everything you asked me to, but I'm still having these symptoms," says Ashburn. An advocate for your own health and don't accept bleeding or pain as normal for bowel movements.